What's going on, guys? Sync-WaVey back again with some more GBO 2, and today we're going to be talking about XS once again, kind of basically clarifying what I was talking about in my last video about how XS, it's not top tier. Like it's almost there, like it's there, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would kind of put it, like on a real, like I would kind of put it slightly, actually under the double zero, just slightly. It is not maybe on the same level as it is currently, because you honestly, the double, I do way more damage with the double zero. That's a fact. So if I can constantly do way more damage with the double zero, then this suit is not even up to scratch, you know. Like consistently, I'm doing more damage with the double zero, but this suit is not consistent, and this suit has a problem with suits getting close in it, and you know. Double Z has a faster charging beam rifle, and now it can, you know, stun in 2 uncharged hits to like actually help it in this close range. Dolan Wolf is way better. Like, people comparing this to Dolan Wolves, but it is like a Dolan Wolf, but it's not got the skills like a Dolan Wolf. Like Dolan Wolf can play close and far, and it actually does better at both. And you think it does better in both? Yeah, it does. The Dolan Wolf has a mega launcher, the best mega launcher in the game. You know, the best mega launcher in the game, and it can use it viably. You know. Like really viably, like it's more viable than the double Zeta's high mega. So yeah, that thing is the best mega launcher in the game. Also, yeah, he's probably got the most damaging attacks from range. His cannons actually are further, like they're further range than the XS's. XS is 400, Dolan Wolf is 450. And they do more damage than XS's. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare this to a Dolan Wolf, because I feel like this suit, like it should be either on the same level as Dolan Wolf or slightly better, and it's not there right now. Like it's not even close, really. It really isn't. If a Dolan Wolf fight and like gets in a 1v1 situation with this suit, it's a wrap for this suit. Like, so what I need, I mean, you know, what we all need to happen is some slight buffs to this XS to actually put it on par with the Dolan, because that's kind of where I would want to see it. Basically, the problem here is this suit has nothing to keep suits at bay. Nothing. If a suit with damage control, with maneuver armor comes at it, or like the Dolan Wolf with shot dampeners and damage control, if any of those suits come at it, you're pretty much gonna die. You lose that fight. So I don't feel like it should be losing those fights. So what I would give it is basically, you see the burst shot that it has in mobile suit mode. I mean, look at that. If suit gets in close to you, it's just goodbye to the XS, you know. So basically what I want this suit to be able to do is to stun with the burst shot in mobile suit mode. You can already do that in mobile in G cruiser modes. So I feel like it'd be pretty okay for it to do it, in mobile suit modes, right? That's just my opinion on that. They could maybe slightly increase the heat rate, so it takes a longer time for you to shoot another burst to actually stun them again. So you'd burst, and then you have to switch to your cannons to carry on the stun. It shouldn't be like I burst shot and then I'll burst shot again. It should basically only allow you to shoot, like after you burst, you should be only allowed to shoot another 2 bullets of the burst. So you can't actually keep stunning something with just burst shots, because that would be pretty OP. So I feel like if you burst shot, you'd say it'll do like 90% heat rate, and then you could shoot like maybe 2 bullets, 2 beam shots, and then 3 beam shots and it overheats, or 2 beam shots and it overheats. So you could only really do 5 of the beams without overheating, basically, right? So you get 4 bursts, and then one of the beams out of the burst shot, and then obviously you have to cancel it so you don't overheat. That could be good, because obviously you could burst shot it, shoot another beam, and then go into Vulcans and retreat, and then like probably break Dover and Wolf's shot dampeners with the damage control. Also, your burst shot will break maneuver armor, obviously. So you'll be able to keep suits at bay, right? Even if they're boosting at you. I feel like it should be able to do that, because it doesn't have a close range game, so it should be able to keep suits away from it, even if they have maneuver armor and stuff like that, So I feel like that'd be the best bet, because everything else requires you to stand still to fire, which is basically this suit is so huge, you're gonna get hit. You stop to fire, you're going to get hit if they're like watching you, so I feel like it should be able to stun with the burst. Like, that would be really good for it. The cannons also should hit harder than the Dover Wolves, and it should have the same range as the Dover Wolves. Maybe even give this slightly extra range. Make this like the longest shoot in general. Like, give it like 500 range. 500 range on like, fully charged, or like 550 on the fully charged on the beam rifle. Give it just an extra range. Make it like longer range than the Dover and the double Zeta. If that's literally what this suit is meant to be designed for, is like pure range. Like, it gets beaten in the range game by Dover. Like, it does. I've seen it. I've done it myself also. Like, and then I can get close into it and beat it up close as well. So it don't make sense, right? This suit should be able to excel at what it's trying to be. If it's trying to be a long range, then give it longer range than everything else, all the other generals, basically. And also allow it to have something, and which I say the burst shot, to actually keep suits that try to boost in like double Zeta. It should like burst shot and stun it, stun it dead in its tracks, and then it'd have to dodge roll to like dodge the cannon or whatever. Like, it'd have to commit to do something, so the XS has time to get away and like keep his distance. You know, I mean, it's not going to be broken because eventually, you know, the team will advance on you and get you. You know what I mean? Suits will get you. You know, even though you can do that, be able to do that. You burst shot and you gotta wait, like, say it does 90% on the burst. You still gotta wait quite a bit for you get to shoot another burst shot to actually stun something, right? So it requires you to switch your weapons or transform and gain some distance or something like that, or like burst shot cannons into downswing or something like that, you know, and then fly away, gain some range, and then repeat the process, you know, something like that. I feel like it would be way better if it was actually obnoxious to deal with at getting close to it, you know, because I feel like that's the trade-off. You know, it should be able to defend itself and keep you away as much as it can until, like, you know, it starts overheating weapons or something like that, and then, you know, you getting close to it, it completely gets doo-dooed on. You know what I'm saying? And that's the balance. But right now, you're just gonna get in it all the time. Right now, you get in on it all the time. I've not really had a problem with getting close to the suit. Even with people that are like as you can see, when I was playing this room with the S minuses, I played Mark II Cubely, and you know, I was getting in on these S minus players. So it's nothing to do with the skill of the player. It's literally the suit, right? So you know, you can't say that they're bad at the suit, because they're not. You know, they're actually not. So yeah, the suit needs a little bit of help, just a little bit, and I feel like that's where it lies. You know, it should be a longer range shooter than a Doven, and also that burst shot should stun in mobile suit mode. It does it in mobile G Fortress mode, G Cruiser mode, but it should do it in mobile suit mode too. And you know, like, to balance it, you know, make it like 90% on the heat rate. So yeah, you can probably shoot another volley, but it's not gonna shoot another 4, because it will, like, you know, you won't have enough energy to shoot another 4. You have to wait for a little bit, and then you probably be able to do it. But by the time that happens, they'll be behind cover or something, or you know, they'll probably be shooting at you. You know, so you'd have to like switch up your weapons and try and start them that way. So I feel like that would be the perfect buff to the suit. I mean, no, Alice doesn't do nothing much except, you know, give you speed. So I don't think that would be a crazy buff to it. I feel like that would be the perfect buff to it, to be able to keep you at bay until, like, I mean, it would have only one opportunity to do that, and then, but other than that, like, you know, something else will get in on it and it will die. So I feel that'll be balanced. So yeah, that is my little talk about XS, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless.